Is the thought of selling your home in this real estate market stressing you out? Well, you're going to want to watch this video for some helpful tips. Hi, I'm Jackie Othen here, your Toronto Realtor. If you're looking to stay on top of the latest and greatest in Toronto real estate updates, you want to hit the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to turn that bell on for notifications so you never miss an update from our team. The first thing, the most important thing to do is to figure out what your house is worth. And you don't want to use an online tool that just spits out random data. You want to invite a professional realtor to look at your property or your assets and give you an idea of what it's worth. We've seen so many changes in the last 24 months, and it's critical that if you're thinking about getting your home ready for the market, that the first thing that you understand is where you sit in terms of finances. What's my house worth? What are my assets worth? And the other thing that runs with that is important, very important, is to figure out where you're going next and what that property or that investment change is worth, so that you can figure out, this is what I have, this is what I need to go where I'm going, and this is what I'm left with. So we call it the net sheet. Your realtor can help you look at a net sheet so you can estimate what your property is worth, what you're going to pay for the next property, or what you're going to put in the bank because you're going to rent or retire, whatever it is, or move out of the country, and then you know what you're left with. You've got to know your financial numbers before you go any which way, before you start packing up and make the next move. The next step is, before you start stewing or fretting about work that needs to be done on your property or undertaking a whole bunch of renovations and repairs, is to seek the professional's opinion on what is necessary and what is unnecessary in order to prepare your home. I know a lot of people watching this, and I know a lot of my own clients have an idea or a list of things that they want to tackle. But the reality is, sometimes changing the old appliances will not matter and will not define your pricing. It will not. It won't actually help your home sell better or faster in some scenarios, in some neighborhoods, but there are things that do matter. So getting a professional's eye to look at what your house has to offer or condo has to offer, and really getting granular about what things matter. So you might have a really big checklist, but you need the professional's eyes on that checklist to say, worth it, not worth it, worth it, not worth it, okay? Trust me when I say this. I have met too many clients over the years who have done unnecessary work, spent a lot of time doing the work that they thought was necessary to get them top dollar, only to find either the market changed in that process and they ended up losing money on the work that they did, or they do a whole bunch of work that's disruptive to their personal lives and end up net zero. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do a big renovation that's going to net you nothing. That's not a win-win, that's a lose-lose. Staging consultation is next. If you were meeting a professional realtor, I don't care if your plans are a year from now, 5 years from now, 2 years from now, it's very important to leverage the relationships that a realtor has with their professional and expert stagers. Why? Because there are some things that they might have you do, prepare a honey-do list that you can tackle well before you go to market. The one reason with doing work in advance before you sell is you get to enjoy it as a homeowner. I can't tell you how many times I've actually represented a seller where they've painted the house and neutralized it, and they're like, I love this. Or their dishwasher wasn't working for 10 years and they finally got a new dishwasher, and they were like, I've actually enjoyed using my dishwasher. Whatever it is, there might be a small honey-do list, there might be a larger honey-do list, but the reality is it's better to have that list in hand sooner than later so you can get things done either at a leisurely pace or get them done quickly with the help of professionals who can also work quickly to help you get your home ready. Last but definitely not least is creating a timeline and really understanding when you either want to be sold and in your new home or when you want to go to market is crucial. All of the work that you plan to do on your property to get it ready, all or none of it, we should say, depends largely on your timeline. You might have a very short timeline and have to do a very compressed schedule of what you're looking to tackle to get your home sold for top dollar. But on the other side of it, if you've got a year or year and a half, ultimately or ideally, then you've got lots of time to spread the work out. But I'm going to tell you, timelines often get compressed, things often change in our situations, and if we're thinking about selling today and we think that it's a year or two from now, I'm going to tell you, get the advice now, because I've seen so many times where people have long-standing plans and they get really condensed or compressed because of whatever reason, whether it's personal, whether it's health reasons or a job transfer. It's good to get the facts now and get tackling some of the things that need to be done before you go to a market. And as always, the Othen Group is here to support you. We have an amazing team of professionals who can help with all sorts of services, whether it's packing, moving, storage, whatever you need, we've got you covered. So don't be shy. Don't be afraid to ask for advice when you need it. Please feel free to reach out.